Hello there everyone and welcome back to Agrarian Skies. I'm here with Kate and Sneaky tonight.
Hey.
Hello.
And yeah, we're going to continue with our efforts to actually have ores. In quantity. Sneaky's done a little tidying around here and we've done a whole bunch of prep work over the course of the week to get ready for this. So, shall we might as well just get started, I think. Got a lot of stuff to make and a lot of building to do.
Yep. Yes, we do. But hopefully by the end we can we've got it more consistently on automation.
Hopefully, yeah. It occurred to me that we are going to need another sieve. Another auto sieve.
Yep, we're probably going to need one more auto sieve.
There's enough Invar in the table to make it already. Plus,
hey, fancy that.
Plus, I just made it, so there's also some Invar nuggets, and then we just need to make the silk mesh. Oh, we need an electrum gear still, which means a gold and a silver dust need to go in.
Oh, Kate, here, have some Invar shears to be able to collect the leaves. They will still. The spruce leaves will still drop saplings if you cut them with shears, but then you also get the leaf blocks that I need for the podzol.
Okay.
So did you want to get a bit of electrum going there, Sneaky? I'll get these bits and bobs put together for it.
Can do.
Alright, so we're making 2 pulverizers here.
Now, is just the pine leaf you need, or do you need any leaves?
All I need is the spruce leaves specifically. The other leaves I do not need, just spruce.
Okay.
Yeah. So I'll just quickly pop this thing apart. We're going to have to shut the system down and redesign it a bit. Alright.
Yep, and there is the new and improved sorting system.
Yes.
The ad hoc we had last episode was ad hoc.
This is much better. Alright, so I'm just taking this out since I don't know exactly where it's going to go yet.
Not a problem.
And then we need this culinary generator. It's going to get moved as well. Alright, so we're going to do a little round-robin play here. Now I'm thinking we put the hammerer as the last item on the chain. We'll have the hammerer produce the dust.
Yes, because the hammerer is the one that is least capable of automating things.
Yeah. So, we're just gonna... No. There we are. I guess it doesn't matter too much, but we really should have these as separate systems.
Yeah, probably would be just best practices.
Yeah. Now, I just want to be able to access this. I want it just a little lower. Okay. So the first pulverizer is going to smash cobblestone into gravel.
Keep in mind that it does produce a secondary of sand when it does that.
Yeah, good to know. I actually didn't know that.
Yeah, these things have like a 10 or 5% chance of a secondary output.
Well, actually, that's
what we can do is we can trash can the output.
Actually, I had a plan for sand.
Well, keep in mind you're going to be making sand elsewhere, but if you've got a plan for sand,
actually,
we can send sand somewhere else specifically.
Yeah, it's actually a good point. Trash cans aren't too expensive, are they?
Well, we've already got one upstairs that we had made for the achievement that's kind of sitting in a box because,
that's true.
Void.
Yeah, that's a good point. Okay. Yeah. Just grab it. Trash can. Okay, now can we eject straight into a trash can, or do we need to eject into a
We can eject straight into a trash can.
So we don't need a pipe or anything, it just can go straight in?
Yep.
Save control, so these guys auto...
Yellow is going to be the secondary output only. Yep. Red is going to be the primary output only. So.
Yeah, already set. Now the other question I had was...
Power.
No, power's fine. I was going to ask about the these auto eject by default.
Yes, that's
But-
why we are using them.
But the servos can still dictate where things go.
Yes, you can
Good.
use the servos to determine what gets pulled out of where. If you're wanting
Perfect.
to determine what goes into where, for that you would need a filter.
No, that's perfect. We want, because what I'm doing is I'm setting this to a round-robin servo.
You can absolutely do that.
Because I took some time to make what we needed to get reinforced servos. So which
Wow.
means, yeah, that took some doing, but there is a clever plan involved here. We just need one extra pipe. Because that means that one goes there. Actually, we don't even need to do that, do we? Whoops! Back! Darn thing. Okay. Red. Right. Blue on that side. Clean on the top. Okay, so half of it's going to go into pulverizer number 2. Oh, yeah, no, yeah, the secondary, yeah, we're good. Secondary output. And then half of it is going to go into a sifter. Right? And this is our gravel sifter.
Okay, we can do that.
Or sieve. And then that will be sent out into the main system. This will be producing sand. Now, we don't really care about sand as far as... sifting goes, do we? Most sand produces pretty much organics that we have now.
The only real thing we're going to be wanting from sand sieving is going to be the energized Certus quartz.
Okay, but we get regular Certus quartz from other sources, right?
Right, but we need at least 2 energized Certus quartz to be able to make the energizer with, to be able to get going.
Oh, and we
going
didn't
forward.
we didn't get one of those, right? All right. Well, what I'm thinking is we need to add a drawer. Do you have a spare drawer?
We can make drawers. We
Could
have no
you-
shortage of wood now.
Could you put a full-size drawer together for sand? What I'm going to do is I'm going to redirect half the sand into the system for us to sift manually.
Now, what is our status on bone meal production?
We have 124 down here, and we'll be getting it automatically from the sifters before long.
Okay.
Yeah, so not a major concern.
Okay.
Yeah. Your question being, can you use it with impunity, right?
Yep.
Yeah. That you can.
And actually, what I was gonna do was move the drawer controller over to the side here.
Okay.
That way, it just goes straight over sideways. In fact, what I was going to do, what I'm going to do is actually make myself a wrench so we can both have one, so we don't have to pass it back and forth.
I have a wrench. I made one already.
Yes, you have a wrench. However, this is a single wrench that you are also using, and so 2 people need to be wrenching at the same time. A second wrench.
You
would be
logged
useful.
off with the one in your inventory. I had to make another one.
Oh, so I do. I apologize.
Yeah. No, I was trying to do some work on the system during the week and just some tweaks and stuff, and I was like, "Where's the wrench? Oh yeah, Sneaky has it, and Sneaky's not here."
Sorry.
It's okay. That was an honest mistake. Okay.
But reason number 2 why
Do you
having
think we
a
could
second one would be useful.
shut this high risk water stream off here?
If you do it, we'll start flooding.
Well, no, I mean, do you have somewhere you can plug it up so that we can close the hole up under here so that we don't accidentally
yes,
fall?
that I can do. Hang on a second.
Yeah.
Let me do that and that.
All right. Okay. Well, with the drawer
And
controller.
oh, by the way, in this thing here is
Mm-hmm.
actually a chest that has a water source block in it. So
Useful.
they gave it to us in case we did manage to destroy our water source early game.
Oh, nice. Okay. That is nice. Okay, so we need Some more item ducts. Because I seem to have used all these up. Oh, yeah, somebody... There's some. This can just take a simple one. Always on. Okay,
I've got more, and I can get you a... Here we go.
Okay, how do you set a item duct to be a one-way duct?
You typically don't. Why?
Because I am going to have... Whoops. Whoops. That is facing the wrong way. Can you rotate these? No. Okay, but the item... These can be filters on inputs, can't they? The, servos? No.
No, an input is a filter.
Okay, so...
the output is a servo.
So we need to make a filter.
The retriever is hauling stuff into it.
Okay, so I need to make a filter then, because,
There's your drawer there.
Alright, that's where the sand's going to go. The excess sand. So the problem I'm looking at is... the hammer is a valid input for just about anything. You can put... Let me just check. Oh, will it only take stuff that is legitimate for it?
I believe that to be the case.
Okay, then maybe it won't be an issue. What I'm worried about is the this pipe here that the sand's going to be going. Half the sand's going to go through.
Sand is a valid hammerer thing.
Yes, but I want
dust.
Yeah, it's going to be round robin outputted from this pulverizer. Half of it's going to go into the hammer, and half of it's going to go into the drawer controller. What I'm worried about is stuff from the sieve going into the hammer by accident. But you're saying that's not going to happen?
No, and I can check that right now.
Yeah.
One moment, please.
Okay, so then I just need to go get the material for that sieve. Did you get a chance to make that electrum?
Yeah, it should be ready now. And no, you cannot put the broken ores into the hammer, so it should be good.
Alright, so we just have to make a gear quickly here.
And there should be exactly 4 electrum in there for said gear.
That was what I was expecting, because that's sort of what happens with the basics. There we go, 1 electrum gear. It can get cast back where it belongs. Oh, and I guess I better pour this invar as well. I'm just hoping we got enough power cable. We might be a little short. I might have to make one more batch of this. I only made 6, so...
That is going to be less of a problem. And keep in mind, you can always pipe lava out of that portable tank. In fact, if you want, we can even turn that portable tank into a hardened tank.
Oh yes, yeah, you were talking about the magnetic dynamo. No, it's the power cables that I'm worried I'm not going to have enough of.
Well, the closer you are to the dynamo, the less power cables you'll need.
Yeah, yeah, no, it's I just hope I have enough to connect all the stuff up. I only have 6 of them. Let's see here. Oh, there's some more item ducts. That's good. What was I going to... Oh, yeah, I need the string to make a web thing. Nope.
The silken mesh?
Yeah, that's 9 of them, I believe. Let's see how good my memory is here. There we are. Silken mesh. Legs. And... sieve number 2. We are good to go. Alright.
You know, right now I've got that Looney Tunes song running through my head.
Mm-hmm. Which one?
Powerhouse. The one that they play with the manufacturers. The
yes. All right. Just a second. That gets closed. The heck did I just... I think I just made something by accident, but I'm not sure it... There we go. Okay. Just trying to tweak things so that I can fit all the power cables in here effectively. 4, 5, 6. Haha!
You have both sieves sieving.
Nope.
There's a cross contamination.
Nope. Don't forget the not anymore. There isn't.
Ah, good.
You just had to wait for me to finish. That's all. There we go.
Well, there is still a cross contamination over here.
Hmm. No, because it won't go in. Which line?
I'm looking at 2 sieves on the same line here. Is this...
No, but you
are
see,
those outputs, not... those are outputs, not inputs.
Yeah, you
My
got
apologies.
it. It's okay, it's okay. You're looking at something that somebody else built that's not always obvious how they are supposed to work.
No, I see how it's going now.
Yeah, okay. So we'll put the cooling area generator at one end for backup power. And we can... Or actually, we'll just dump it right in the middle here. And then we can throw the magnetic dynamo at the other end here, and that can be the... it'll be within a spitting distance of that tank there. In fact, I think I saw enough hardened fluid ducts in the system to connect that up. Or in the system, also known as our miscellaneous mess of boxes.
System.
Which we are in the process of at least cleaning up and recognize the fact that it is a miscellaneous mess of boxes.
All right. So if you put that right there, and then are these all? Yes, they are. 1, 2. She be full. Now the question is, why is it not on?
It is. It's filling everything up.
Oh, it's not storing anything yet. Gotcha. Which means...
Remember, the hammerer's got buffer of like 64,000 RF.
All right,
and
so...
the pulverizers are at 4,800 RF, so it has to fill that up before it starts backstuffing itself.
Okay, so there's just one more thing I need. Hopefully we have one more... I think I saw one more servo.
I have a couple of reinforced servos in my inventory
okay, cool.
that I picked up from you.
Okay, cool. That's okay. We don't need a reinforced servo for this one. Hammering online.
System online.
At least it should be, anyways.
The HAL 2000 operating system. Hello, Dave.
I'm hearing the glorious sounds of pulverizing cobblestone. Going into as gravel into the sifter. Going into pulverizer number 2. Going into the hammerer. Going into the sifter. We are now producing all the things.
Yay!
Now we just have to hope this poor old magnetic dynamo can keep up with all that. Which, based on what I'm seeing, I'm suspecting it might not be.
You look
120
so messy in
RF
here.
per tick output from the dynamo.
Oh, you know what's happening is it's building up the buffers on a couple of the devices first. Everything's running, or oh no, I'm having a graphical glitch. I can't see the energy bars on the automatic hammer. No, they're filling. We're
mousing
good.
over the Walia tooltip gives you the fact that they are in fact going up. So
right.
we are power positive here.
Good. So the plan is we'll take some of this sand that we're going to be producing now, and we'll sieve that manually to get the 2 charged Certus quartz we need. Or we'll add a 3rd sieve to the system later. But I also was finding I was having to manually hammer sand to make all the glass we needed, so there's some bonus value coming there. All right, well, that's everything short of actually smelting this stuff.
That's going to be a whole nother project.
Well, we're going to be producing dust in pretty high quantity. We could almost be doing that straight up. But for now, we could probably manage just manual smelting.
Yeah,
I don't think trying
keep in mind that if we're really wanting to do automated smelting, an induction smelter might not be a bad idea because you don't have to worry about cross-contamination.
Yeah, I agree. And but that's definitely going to be a job for the future because we have other issues to deal with now. Like looking at the quest book and seeing where we're at. That's not the quest book. So you built the drawer controller the other day, so we can claim that. Right?
Yep.
That's going to get us an extra compacting drawer, by the way.
Good. By the way, I tested the compacting drawers. Compacting drawers do not, in fact, compact the dusts down, so we are going to have to use that packager that we made after all. Shucky darn.
That's good. I'm glad we didn't make something completely useless. Okay. Oops. Well, that's not a very good spot for a compacting drawer regardless.
We still need freaking chickens.
Well, we haven't taken our chances on those eggs yet, though.
Yeah, well,
we need a chicken.
5 iron to build myself a compact chicken coop.
Okay, 5 iron? Like iron ingots?
Yeah, what we're actually going to need is a hopper.
Here.
Because I'm going to make
I took care of that when I was originally planning on making hammers. Take that.
Oh.
I was actually pouring ingot quantities over the week just to get. I was originally planning on making hammers, but our conversation over the week led me to make the pulverizers instead. Actually, I think much cheaper.
The thing is, the hammerers actually are going to be they're less expensive in terms of RF per tick, but they're less easy to automate.
Yeah, they're slower and they're slower and they don't have any way to speed them up either. So yeah, we're pretty much stuck with the speed they go. I'm just gonna throw. I've got excess dust I can finally get rid of now. Thank goodness. Now that we have multiple sifters going. Oh, this is amazing. We're finally gonna have enough redstone to actually do things.
Yes.
Okay, so let's have a look at our book and see what we need to do next. Starting with the Learning to Skyblock tab. We're actually getting pretty close to being done this one. Those workshop upgrades should be within reach pretty quick here. For the workshop table here, we should be able to make those upgrades pretty quick. We'll probably have enough resources for it now.
Yeah, once we get a backlog of redstone.
I guess we could build an aqueous accumulator.
Yeah, we could build an aqueous accumulator that will permit us to start getting the irrigation going.
All right, that's probably good.
And that also will enable me to do a thing with I've got an idea for the witch water.
Oh.
Doing a series of barrels with the mycelium around it to be able to do multiples, because we're going to want that in bulk. We're going to need to get sand over there because you're going to want soul sand for sieving for nether materials.
Right.
So that's a thing to think about going forward.
Okay, did you use all that iron, or do you still have some left there?
I still have some iron. You need some iron?
Yeah, I am going to need some iron. Oh, we can build tin gears the traditional way.
Can, but it's cheaper to cast the molds.
Oh, yeah, I clicked... Oh, there we are. I clicked on the wrong... Yeah, I guess it doesn't cost the copper, does it?
Oh, hang on. We can get the. There's another Tinker Toy quest we can get done real quick.
Oh. Tinker Toys? Oh, what did you just make?
No, silver ingots.
Oh, you just picked them up. Gotcha. For a silver ingot. Oh, yeah, and you said we could make that obsidian ingot pretty easily, too. That's right.
Steel is going to require the induction smelter to make, so that's going to be a little bit more difficult.
Whoops! Oh no! Darn it! That was the wrong cast. By the way, it looks like all 4 of the core presses for applied energistics can be made using a poured metal.
Nice.
Into an empty casting table. So that's got to be a special. Only for this mod. Okay. 4 iron, 4 glass. And a gear. 2 glass. I sure hope it takes regular glass. Pneumatic servo is 2 glass, a redstone, and 2 iron. So, aqueous accumulator does use power, though, doesn't it?
No, it does not.
No? Oh,
if it
jeez.
has a servo in the components, it does not require power. If it has the thing that's made with the gold and the 2 redstone, then it does.
That still strikes me as being a little overpowered to a certain
No,
extent.
it's vanilla mechanics. If nothing else, we could have used, and in fact, it would have actually been faster to use a liquid node transfer with the world action upgrade. It still needs a block of water on either side to run optimally.
Gotcha. But it still runs, which is kind of cool. Alright, 2 of those, and then we just need tin gear. Which means powdered tin. I need to get 4 out of this.
Oh, there's a reward bag we get for making temperate fluid ducts for liquid transport, which I could use anyway, so that's 2 copper and 1 lead.
We have copper we have in the box already, you just need to pour yourself a lead ingot. Which I will get my gear form out of the way. There is lead in the system, there's precisely 1 in fact. Yep, there you go, 1 lead ingot. I am now making some tin, so please don't put copper in. Alright, just a couple more minutes, and we will have ourselves an aqueous accumulator, which I will pass over to you to make the water for our sprinkler system.
Oh, it's wanting us to make a basic filter and a basic retriever as well.
Which is that? Which quest tree is that?
Assembly line.
Brand new, huh?
Thermal transport. We've got the ducts, we need the automating. So we've got the servo, we need a filter, and we need a retriever.
Okay.
The retriever's going to be the pain in the butt, though.
Interesting. I've never actually made those. Didn't know.
Yeah, it requires an Eye of Ender to make and Enderium nuggets. So we're not going to be able to do that, so don't worry about it.
Yeah.
Just for future reference, that's going to do that, and it's going to unlock a quest somewhere else. But yeah, I'm going to try and get some of the automation stuff out of the way here as well. Fishing away.
Yeah.
So we no longer have to sit there for 2 hours fishing.
Yeah. So yeah.
We recall that from episode 4.
Yeah. Right. That was...
Well, technically
Hyper
episodes 2, 3, 4, and beginning of 5, but yeah.
Oops, there we go. Okay, 1 aqueous accumulator is done.
Yay.
Reward bag or water infused stone?
Let's go with the reward bag, actually, because
Yeah.
I can get us some good stuff.
Yeah, I think we'll be able to get water infused stone some other way. And 24 apples, because we really, really desperately needed those apples. Alright, we have a reward bag. Let's see what we get. 1
More
block
apples?
of raw meat. That was a crap reward. It even said as much. Where do you want? Yeah,
Weird.
where do you want the apples? I'll throw them in the fridge. I wonder if raw meat blocks are useful for anything. I've just thrown it in the fridge for you, Kate. You can let me know if it's useful or not.
Okay.
Ew.
Oh dear.
What's wrong?
We have unlocked the madness.
Uh-oh. What madness is that?
Well, thaumaturgy, mystical blood.
Oh,
Yeah, it's been unlocked now.
Oh,
Botanical engineering, which I've been working on. We with a flower base with a petal apothecary, we can get that started.
cool. All right, well, we're gonna
and then
have to...
the never to be sufficiently reviled bees and trees.
Yeah. You know, I might... Tell you what, I'll do the bees and trees stuff, because it's one of those things I've been meaning to try, and that'll save you from the... the horror of dealing with it. Sound fair?
Sounds fair.
I've been...
Oh, skystone dust is made with a stone barrel full of lava, and then you click one of those skystone dust onto the lava barrel, and it makes skystone.
Oh, is that how we make skystone?
That is how we make skystone. And
Well,
that
if
is
we
a
can make
quest.
skystone, that is how we could... Is that not the one of the missing materials to start the glory that is applied energistics? It is an ME controller is one of the things we need for that.
Okay, so raw meat block can be broken down into 9 raw meat ingots,
Uh-huh.
which you can then cook for a light meal. Or you can break down further, and each ingot can break down into 9 meat nuggets, which you can also cook for a light snack. So basically, you know.
Okay, well, I am going to pause here.
I'm thinking, yeah,
Yeah, no, that
McDonald's
sounds...
chicken nuggets.
Yeah, okay.
That's basically what they gave us.
Yeah, so empty food. Empty calories. Well, in the interest of maybe, just maybe, getting applied energistics started here, Sneaky, I am going to sift a whole bunch of sand and try and get us a couple of charged Certus quartz. Because if we've got skystone and we've got charged Certus quartz, I think we have everything else we actually would need.
We need to smelt skystone to make a skystone block for the quest. So since I have the skystone, I'm going to be smelting that, and that'll be one more quest we can finish off before the end of the episode.
Okie dokie.
Hopefully.
Yeah. Unless there's another step to it.
Nope. No additional step. Sky High is done. Next one is going to be gathering quartz. Certus quartz dust we've got, nether quartz dust, Certus quartz crystals, nether quartz crystals, and then the last thing we need is that charged Certus quartz crystal.
So what did we get as a reward for that one?
The cutting knife
Ah,
and the reward bag.
cool. Well, pop that reward bag and tell me what we get. Or throw it at me and I'll
Well,
open it.
we need the charged Certus quartz crystal for that. For the reward for the block, we got another block.
Oh, okay. Alright, so we'll start picking that up in the next episode. I'm going to have to get us some charged Certus quartz. So, that's all for today. Thank you for watching, everyone. And we will see you next time. Bye for now.
See you later.
Take it easy.